to the Power Of. Today's Power Of is a continuation from last week. This is the Power of Fear Part 2. I love this quote. It says, "Everything you want is on the other side of fear." Could it be that all that is stopping you from having everything that you desire in your life is what's going on in your head? Those little whispers of doubt that fear is saying to you? Like I said in the last video, most of the time, we may not even realize that it's fear that is holding us back. I believe we get so accustomed to having that voice of fear and doubt pop up and listening to it often without even recognizing that we are and that it's taking us away from our goals, that we are listening to those fears. And we're not only listening to them, but we're obeying them. And we are letting fear be in control of our lives instead of ourselves. And not even noticing that that's what's stopping us from getting to our goals. A lot of times fear comes in the form of what if? What if I take that college course and I fail? What if I reach out to that person that I've estranged from for years and they don't respond? What if I try to live a healthier lifestyle and I don't succeed? And on and on and on. Do you have those what ifs pop up in your head? And if so, what do you do with them? Do you listen to them and let them take you further away from your goals? Or do you shut down those what ifs and replace them with something positive? Fear is a liar, and it's time that we stop listening to it. You know the goals that you want, and you probably already know what it takes to get you there. And now it's time to shut up fear, to stop letting it hold you back. When fear whispers in your head, shut it down immediately. Don't let it simmer around in your head and letting it take hold and grow. Now, as soon as those fears pop up in your head and you start to think, yeah, I want to do that, but what if? Just shut it down. And just like most things, it becomes a cycle for us with fear. The more we get used to it and the more we get used to listening to it and letting that roll around in our minds and obeying it, the easier it is just to obey fear and let it hold us back from our dreams and our goals without even thinking about it. But we can change that cycle. We can make it a cycle for good. We can choose to shut that fear up and quickly move on to a positive thought. And the more we do that, the easier and easier it gets, and fear has less and less hold on us. As always, we get to choose if we are going to press in and overcome what is trying to hold us back so that we can reach our goals, or are we going to stay paralyzed by fear? I challenge you, become aware of what's popping up in your mind. Be aware if fear is whispering to you, and if those what ifs are stopping you. Become aware and then take action. When it happens, immediately shut it up and replace that with a positive thought. And then go for it. Go for your goals and don't let fear stop you. And remember, fear is a liar. And if you're scared, well, do it scared. Thanks for watching. Have a great week.